Okay, thank you. On being very efficient now, very good. Our next speaker is Daniel Kvam from Optimar.
Yep.
And you're going to be speaking about the application of AI in developing fish processing technology.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Can you hear me loud and clear also in the back? Fantastic. So Optimar has several products in the market utilizing machine learning. And here are 3 of them. Let's see. Yeah, I need to juggle both. Yeah, what we think is the most efficient and humane method of stunning fish and crustaceans, combined with the Dutch robot. Okay, and we have sorting based on size and species. And then we have what we call the reject fish counter. It's a system originally designed for aquaculture that can see what comes in with the salmon into the factories. The experience from these 3 products inspired us to take part in the Catch ID project. The project goal is to automatically register all marine resources harvested in real time and with very little human interaction, and also to provide the relevant data to the authorities. Okay, so let's go through the components. The first product we made that utilizes AI in the fisheries was the stun and bleed line. AI finds details and on the fish, and then this in turn enables the robot to stab the fish and cut through the gill cover and cut the gills. The videos on the next few slides will show this process. It's graphic. So first you can see the fish is pumped in to the salmon factory. Then the fish moves through our electrical stunner. And this is the manual process that was used before, where you have people stabbing each fish individually. Very labor intensive. Today, a laser scans the fish, giving us a 3D model. We get position, length, width, size. We can see how well fed the fish is, known as the condition factor. We can see defects like winter sores, lice. I guess we could also look at shell loss. And we can report this data. The next video shows the bleeding itself. So you can see the Dutch robot cutting the gills. At this point, the fish is going through a process known as seizure-induced insensibility. EEG studies confirm loss of consciousness within half a second. And then the statistics are available on board and in the cloud. If the bleeding is on a ship, we can access this data on land and plan the production. For Catch ID, we use the same system to measure whitefish, and here are the results for a codfish. We were off by 8% with a standard deviation of 3% for size. But to be extra sure, we also have integrated a flow scale in our setup. This gives us 2 references in addition to what we get from the landing. The scale is Belgian. Okay, that was the scanning of fish. Then we have species recognition. We use AI to determine species. If you can see the yellow outline on the fish, that's what the AI thinks is important for us to know that this fish is that kind of fish. This is not necessarily the same area a person would look at. So these are the instructions we ourselves are using. I'm sorry, it's in Norwegian. Because we need instructions, but the machines don't. They just learn. They see everything. Eventually, much like a seasoned fisherman, they just learn. No. The fish to the left is neither of these. In any case, we have several 100,000 images of the life in the sea. And even if we have labeled them ourselves, we still make more mistakes than the machine, because the machine considers everything. Machines may even use cues from the environment. It's not desired, but they can look at the color of the conveyor and guess better than us, because they know which ship it came from, or which boat vessel it came from. So we try to avoid that. Yeah, the system takes a single image of a single fish, and then we use it for sorting, grading. And it's ridiculously accurate, and has been used, at least in one instance, against my will for reporting. Yeah, currently we are doing a project in New Zealand, introducing over 40 new species. The third system is started as the reject fish counter. The major difference is that this one handles more than one fish at once. It combines a 3D scan with the color image and a more modern AI pipeline. So here's an image showing the system found a salmon and a small lumpfish. The dotted lines are the AI prediction, and the solid lines are our labels, manual labels. Eventually, the machine can make the labels for us, and we just have to look over and see that it's okay. And then we have a 3D scan of the same fish, so we can do measurements. So it's 3D and color for species. Yeah. Okay. Nowadays, we use this machine for more tasks than just reject fish counting. Here it's used for looking at defects on herring. And here it's used for looking at defects on mackerel fillets. Again, all the data is stored and available. Okay, so that's the reject fish counter and its spin-offs. The vision grader for single fish, and Dutch robotics. Okay, so what is Catch ID? There are more than 600 codes in the Norwegian Directory of Fisheries species list, so we are working through it to get all the species. We are collecting images and painstakingly drawing outlines around fish, sometimes with a little help from the machines. And this is the solution as installed. We have a rough separation in the start, followed by the electrical stunner, a little bit of speed up to separate them more, and then our camera. And this is installed so to minimize the interference of the fishermen on board. So they just scan the fish, register the fish, and then they do the processing. Yeah, and here are some results from the camera. Here are some results for economists. And at the end, I have a video from the project. Yeah. It's in Norwegian, sorry.
Oss her i Hermes også er positive til å være med på utviklingen av dette fangst-ID i samarbeid med Fiskeridirektoratet og Optimar. Så du får spore fisken fra den kommer ombord og helt til forbruker. Og du får en nøyaktig registrering av fangsten som er kommet ombord.
Hovedfokus for oss i dette prosjektet her, det er jo egentlig å få hjelpe dem til å gjøre en riktig rapportering og en enkel rapportering. Vi estimerer vekta og art på fisken før den går til prosessering.
Thank you.